you're the one that everybody knows has made the problem, especially if, I guess, when you're racing at times.
Wait a minute, let's see. Oh, no phone number, it's okay.
It's okay.
Now, Ron, you are a master sailmaker, which means what? It means you've been doing it a long time?
Yes, I did a 5-year apprenticeship in England by the time I was 15 to 20. Then I did 2 years improver, which got my master's. And then I came to Canada after that.
Really? Now, here you are sitting talking to somebody who knows absolutely nothing about sailboats and sails. Does each sailboat have to have a set of sails custom made for it? I mean, don't you buy them with the boat? Don't they come with it? Or?
Oh, they do. They do come with the boat, and they can be made as an individual sail package. So you can buy a complete boat with a complete package, and the sailmakers usually made the package as a unit for the as a complete unit. But again, of course, the sails will wear out after a while, and you need new sails. Especially in racing, you'll find that your sails could race out after about 2 years, so you need new ones and better ones. And there's also improvements in sailcloth that come along. Which
that'd be a good contract doing the Blue Nose, huh?
Very nice indeed, actually. It would be a full-time job. That would be a real neat one. And actually, unfortunately, that nowadays is actually finding the sailmakers who actually do that quality and that strength of work. That's one of the problems that's happening in our trade, is the fact that the old style and the old ideas are changing with modern materials. We still have to build the initial strength into the sails, as you did before.
Now, these sails here look, they're fairly thin, but I guess pretty strong, pretty durable. Well, what is this, nylon?
No, this is Dacron. Most of the sailcloth that we use is Dacron, or derivatives of that in some of the modern sailmaking with the mylar fabrics. But basically, the basic sail is Dacron. Those big ballooning ones you see, as you can see in the little sketch there, they're made out of nylon. They're more flexible and tensile. The idea with the sail is to have the toughest, the strongest flexible cloth you can get, but it doesn't lose its shape. That's one of the biggest criteria for a sailmaker, is to make sure that you can hold its shape. And of course, as you know, the wind blows, everything bends and gives. That's one of the biggest problems sailmakers have in kind of keeping that sail shape in.
See. And this one in the photograph we were having a look at, the spinnaker, that's a spinnaker, I take, is it?
Yes, that's
and that's what everybody who watches the Swift Shore knows, that all the yachtsmen have to have some fancy thing on the spinnaker, I guess, don't they?
Yes, a lot of them individual designs. Some of the designs I've actually made, and I've got some pictures of them there. I've even done a drunken duck on one, and crazy things.
A drunken duck? Isn't that the hockey team from Anaheim?
It could be.
What's this unit? This unit you have on your hand?
It's the oldest part of, I guess, of sail making. I'm saying when sails were made by hand, this is what they made about it. It was actually a sailmaker's palm. It's like a woman has a little thimble. This is a sailmaker because he has to drive. He drives his needle. He has to drive it actually through the material, and he drives it through. Like that, the material as it works.
Oh, so you push it with that leather?
They're kind of a push-pub thing, with that's protected by that edge there.
And are the sails, they're not done handmade? You must have a machine that does it.
The machine, mostly done machining, but see, some of the finishing by hand is done on the leather work on the ends. That's all done by hand, so putting the fasteners on. Then that one, you've got a headboard there, that's all put in by hand. There's no machinery about that at all.
So there's a metal thing in there for pulling it up and hopefully not ripping the sail as you're pulling it up.
That's right. It's a strengthening part on the actual headboard itself, which keeps it out stiff and it holds its shape.
Well, you know what? This is, what's today? Today's Hat Day, isn't it? It's National Hat Day, which you've seen elsewhere on the program. But because of that, we have very little time to talk about sail making, and there's like a cajillion things about it. If people want to know more about it, let's see, I've got my little cheat sheet here. The museum this Sunday has an open house with rigging and sail making, and you'll be here, will you, Ron?
Yes, that's the course. Basic is the idea is to have any problems on sail, to talk to people how you can help the problems you have with sails, and how you can maybe repair or maintenance problems you have. Also going to delve into rigging, such as leads and strengths and that kind of thing, which come into the picture. So it's a general overall picture. I guess it's something like a car. Know something about your car, know something about the sails. These are the things you actually work with and use. So the more you know about them, the better you...
And then in February, a course starts here at the museum.
That's correct.
And it's like 5 or 6 weeks, is it, on Saturdays?
Yes, on Saturdays of sail making itself, which actually we go through all the basic parts of sail making.
Ron, I'm sorry, we have to run, but thanks for telling us about it.
Okay,
thank you.
Okay.
You know, we can never have enough ideas for CHEK around. So if you have some spare ones lying around the inside of your head, send them in to us. What would you like to see on CHEK around? Mail your suggestions to 780 Kings Road, Victoria, V